Wow, YouTube of the year, huh? Let's talk about it.
Join the fight with the elite older gamer. Level up on the clutch time tamer. EOG.
Hello everyone, it's EOG. Yeah, and we've got a lot to talk about in this video. And if you can, please hang around to the end because there is a thank you section predominantly at the end of the video. But it's kind of a summary really of the last couple of weeks and touching on some of the drama elements because there is a bit of drama going on. And Mark, there's a lot of bulk of this is to you as well, and there is a reason why I've stayed quiet the last few weeks waiting for certain results of winning the YouTube of the year and then being the host of the prestigious lineage, so to speak, for the next year of 2026. So it's quite a big deal, and I want to touch on some things with Nimbus, with Mark, with all of you as well, but just my thoughts and my take on it and just being real really. So a bit of a vlog thing going on. First of all, there was 12 people eligible. So a real quick summary, if you don't know what it is, there was 12 people eligible who won YouTube of the month in 2025. 2 put themselves forward for the end of year vote, being me and Mark Goes Blind Gaming. And Nimbus drops his video, and then the voting for the 2 kicks off. And Mark takes a huge lead. A huge lead, right? And I will say, I was a little bit disappointed at first because I thought, wow, come on, we've had quite the year going on here. Isn't that what this is about? And remember the hosting duties, I did think I was going to be more appropriate for that role.
And that's not an insult, that is just a fact of life. Yeah!
It's just a joke, Mark, right? It's just a joke. You give out enough banter, you got to be able to take some back. In all seriousness, no, I was, and then I thought, you know what, Mark's been here a long time, and so a lot of you guys. And I suppose in the grander scheme of things, I'm probably kind of newer on the block really, and kind of this at first, and I'll come on to other communities in a minute that I'll kind of sit in, but retro gaming community, so understand it. Also, Mark would be more entertaining than you, EOG. I get that. But yeah, genuinely not a shot. Don't forget, I'm the one who voted as Mark for YouTube of the month in the first place.
The next on the list, Mark Goes Blind Gaming 2076.
And then Mark drops out. And I'm not breaking any confidentiality here because Mark puts a post on his channel essentially stating his house has been flooded, he's got too much to do, he's going to withdraw himself from the competition. Now, no shit, Mark, I'm not making this up. My house flooded before Christmas as well. The washing machine downstairs broke. Nightmare. I sorted it myself in the end, but it was a nightmare for a day or two. But anyway, it is what it is, isn't it? But I understood, your stance on it. And look, there's a reason why I'm wearing this Roman Reigns attire. Like if you're not a wrestling geek like me, you won't know what the hell's going on. Mark, I wore that for you, brother. It was to say, listen, nothing's more important than your family at home, dude. Okay? So do not worry about it. No video anybody's ever posted, none of this shit matters compared to your home life and your family at home. Let's be real. It should be the upper echelon's importance to anybody watching this video. And it's more important than any video any of us ever post, okay? So I've worn this for you, brother. This is dedicated to Mark, this video. So I understood completely where you was coming from. However, speaking candidly, did put me and Nimbus in a bit of an awkward position over the Christmas period and all that. And I will come on to Nimbus specifically in a minute. And the reason for that is it was like, what do we do? And I was thinking, I was behind at the time, so I'm like, look, I'm not a default winner, bro. It's not what I'm about. I'd just feel uncomfortable being a host if I'm sitting there as the guy who shouldn't be there when the one who should be there is not going to do it. That's just not who I am. So I reached out to Nimbus and said, bro, I'm not feeling that. But I have still got my promo video to drop to my channel. So let's see how it goes. And also then after that, days after, all the way up until the end of the voting, really, the whole period, people were still voting for Mark. He had loads of votes well after his post. And just to say as well, you can shoot the messenger if you want on this one, because I am the messenger, you know, but in my opinion, you should know. For those guys, you should check the channels. I have respect for the guys involved just first, but hey, it is what it is. It's a you know, personal view, that one. But anyway, doesn't really matter. So then my promo video comes out and me and Nimbus agree, look, just keep it low key, stay quiet, let the voting take its course as per tradition. Just let it go. So neither of us really posted anything. And some of you got the feel in my comments on my videos that I was like, yeah, I ain't feeling it. But then we got a big swing in the votes start to happen after I released my video. And look, bros. Right, there's kind of 3 groups I'm going to split this into, really, and it doesn't really matter because it's probably all one in the same. But you got the early voters from the retro gaming community. Brothers, your votes were amazing, because I know you were going against the grain probably in the first few days, and you still put the most candid remarks going. Massive respect to you. I've put everybody who's voted for me in the description, all right, as a shout out. So I can't do every name because there was loads of them, but I've split them into 3. So that was first. Then I did my promo video, and you had the subscribers from my channel and also the Street Fighter community. You boys, fucking clutch gods. We call ourselves the clutch gods. You lot are the clutch gods, right? So then we had some of the comments, by the way. I'm not kidding you, brothers. They hit me in there. I'm not even being cheese. I'm being serious. Gotta support the Ryu grind. EOG inspired me to pick up retro gaming. EOG is the GOAT. EOG deserves it. Like, it's just amazing. Brothers, I can't tell you what it means. It means so much. It's unbelievable. And then you had people who picked it up organically. It was Endgamer Girl, Scotty, to name some who just probably saw Nimbus video and thought, I'll have a look at the channels, and then voted organically. So it was absolutely amazing to see. And then in the end, obviously Nimbus has now released his video stating that we'll be the host for next year. And by the way, Upper Nimbus, what a guy this guy is. This guy's amazing. I've had to liaise with this guy behind the scenes quite a lot. Nimbus, brother, you are an incredible dude. He's so chill. Don't stress about nothing. Just like takes it in his stride, deals with it and says, yeah, this is what we're going to do. Brilliant, mate. You're an absolute legend. And by the way, I'm just being real. Moving on now to the hosting duties. It's quite the challenge. You know, like, for you football fans out there, you know, like following a big manager. Like when Alex Ferguson was followed or something. And the bar's so high, you almost can't meet that bar. That's what he's done. I don't think me or Mark, just being candid with you, will do a good as job as Nimbus did. You know, creating mini movies every month like this guy was doing is not my thing. So I don't have that skill set. What I do have is a damn drive and the confidence to go with what we're going to do. What that do looks like, I'll work it out, right? I'm already got the wheels are already spinning, the cogs are already turning, I'm working on it, okay? But I'm damn privileged, honoured, and really excited about this challenge. You know, my kind of channel is morphed into other stuff as it's gone. And all I can say is I'll give it my all. So please give us your support. Even though the guys who didn't vote, I understand it. I get it. Mark's a legend in this community. I understand. Okay. But just give me your backing, bros, because I'm going to try my best to do a good, admirable job. As I said, the bar's so high, it's so hard for me to meet that bar. But I'll tell you what, I'll give it a damn good shot. And I've already got the wheels spinning for the January one. And what I will say is, I am tweaking one of the rules slightly as well. You'll have to wait to that video to drop to see what it is. But I'm going to make a slight tweak. I think for good. I'm going to try and leave a significant impact with my hosting duties for 26. So by the end of 26, you'll be like, yeah, I get it now. I get what he was doing. But you'll have to wait for the first video to drop on that, all right? But yeah, I'm going to be tweaking some stuff because I think I can have a real good influence and positive impact on this community and this hosting duties. Will the videos be as entertaining as they've been for the last year? I don't know. You know, I doubt it. I doubt it. Guys producing movies. But listen, massive thank you to everyone.
Yes, sir!
What a way to finish 2025. Look, some of you might be new to the channel who have come for this bit in watching the YouTube of the Year series, of the month series turning into YouTube of the Year. Yeah, I'll be producing them videos for the next year. So please get involved. You know what it's like. All the cliche, it pisses me off. Oh, like, share, subscribe. Man, shut up, get on with your content. But anyway, genuinely, you'll have to, you know, if you want to get involved. And hopefully, if you go through the channel, you might find some other stuff you enjoy as well. But it's just to say, the voting was so close, it was outrageous. We've had a major year. Mark, come back soon, brother. Right? Remember, bro? Yeah?
Yeah!
And also, everyone, you're in the description who voted. You're all absolute legends. The EOG is going to sign off, and I'm back soon with that first YouTube of the month for January. And I tell you what, we'll give it a damn good go. That's it. Thank you so much, everyone. It means a massive deal. I never expected the channel to go in the direction it's going, and I'm absolutely loving it. And it's only made me tweak the dedication and the effort up another notch, which I'm about to do. All right. Happy New Year, everyone. See you throughout 2026. Let's go. EOG signing off. Take care. Bye-bye.